Hello, divine being. Welcome in. I am Sia Cypher. I am a psychic medium. I love to read the tarot and I love to channel in messages from spirit to help you out on your journey forward. And I have another message for you today. Okay, I'm filming this in quick time on my laptop, lol. And yeah, I'm rolling with it. I know it's not the best quality, but this is how I can get more messages out to all of you. So I hope hope the quality doesn't bother you too much. If this message is finding you, there are messages in this that are designed to help your soul and help you navigate and progress through life. So I'm trusting that spirit has connected us for a reason in this now moment. Let me know in the comments below if this does resonate, but let's dive in. Let's just see what this message has for us. Okay. Straight off the bat, I've already pulled some cards. Straight off the bat, we have to be fair and to the sea. Okay. To be fair and to the sea. So when I looked into the meanings of these cards, right, to be fair really talks about entering into a state of balance, okay? Because there is always an ebb and flow to life. And actually to the sea talks about that same ebb and flow as well, okay? So with to be fair, it really talks about now being a time for even exchanges, right? Balanced exchanges. And with it, I got the 3 of Pentacles, which really talks about creating in the physical domain or something coming in very physical, okay? It can talk about collaboration. It can talk about working on a dream, working on a desire that we have, a new goal that we have. And we start to really, honestly, I just heard we start to see it paying off. We start to see something come into fruition because the 3 is the sprouting phase where something actually shows up from a journey that has begun, a journey that has already started for us, okay? And there's a very physical dynamic to it, okay? So it also talks about a mutual gain, right? There's a mutual gain that is a gift to you and your partners and your colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. So I also feel like this might be, if you are working on a project, a business, a career, a hobby that's turning into some kind of business, okay, to make sure that you are compensated appropriately for the energy that you are giving, for the work that you put into this, okay? It can talk about justice, a need to consider options. It can talk about the law of cause and effect, okay? You can move from being stasis to doing. You can move from discovering to loving and to letting go and to being again, okay? So life is basically a pendulum swinging between all these states, okay? And I feel like that you have been swinging between these states, right? You've been learning some kind of balance, your own unique balance. Because the 3 of Pentacles also talks about getting to a space of finally building into our physical, even our physical body, routines that create a structure and a foundation for us by the 4. But in this card, we are actually still collaborating with spirit, collaborating with our inner child to get clear on the vision, okay? So there's definitely some kind of balance coming in here. I want to get a little bit more info before I move on here, because I how are these working together? How is this to be fair working with, oh, cheerfulness, yeah, something you're creating with, something that you're working on it's coming into a new sense of balance, and it feels like you're bringing different energy to it. With the cheerfulness, this is a card of celebration. It's a card of joy. It's a card of, well, they're at a dinner party, yo. They're at a dinner party. So they're definitely celebrating something. So I feel like maybe that's what you're building into more of your process, is a state of joy, is making sure that you enjoy the process. And that is bringing in a new state of balance, okay? And I just was drawn to 38, which equals 11, which is a mastery number, an awakening number. Awakening to how the process should just be playful, how it should be joyful, And that's how we can create sort of gifts. It's how we create abundance for ourselves, by actually following what lights us up, right? Now with this to the sea card, stunning. Okay, because to the sea means being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. This is a natural pattern of events. Now I'm really drawn to her in the boat and her sadness, because when I clarified with the tarot, we got the 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 of Cups, and look, they're both looking down. They're both kind of sad, to be honest. They're both looking sad. So I feel like as well, I'm kind of drawn to the 6 of Swords, which is, you know, there's melancholy feelings here. There's melancholy feelings because we are leaving things behind. So going with the flow right now is exactly what you need to do. Ride the wave of opportunity. I just heard opportunities coming in. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life, okay? Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you. You're in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for any kind of alarm, okay? And I'm really drawn to the 5 of Cups here, right? When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there's no hidden message for you to decipher. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn how to flow even when the tide is going out. Okay, so it feels like, yeah, there has been heart blocks. There's been difficult emotions that you've acquired from past events, and they have been preventing you from moving into this divine flow, this natural flow, this trust in flow, this ability to follow flow, because there has been a heart block here, heavy emotions in the heart space. So let me just clarify this for me, Spirit. Clarify this to the sea and with the 5. Yeah, okay. Look at this. Yeah, so there has been definitely some heaviness. This is the card of misfortune, but don't fear, okay? This is the card of a structure crumbling down. Things that could not stay the same, something breaking down, something you had to leave behind that was not bringing you balance, not bringing you happiness, okay? It had to break down, and and I noticed like they're actually focused in different directions, right? This way. So you're moving, you're leaving behind something. You're leaving behind something that has weighed heavy on you. It's been holding you back, okay? Something that you poured a lot of energy into, something that you were a servant to. This is giving negative attachment to, okay? Now, we've also got the phrases, motivational phrases coming through with the Ace of Swords, okay? Now, the Never Give Up card is really talking about affirmations, using affirmations. If you use affirmations in your process right now, this is a sign that they are rewriting a mental paradigm, rewriting a story. This is actually a little bit of a theme in the messages that I've been doing for this collective now. There is a full rewriting of a story, and if you aren't already using affirmations, Spirit saying this will bring great change to your process, great change to you as a person, great change to your mind, your mindset, the way you think, the way you approach life, and to go ahead and start writing those affirmations, okay? If you are already using them, they are bringing in such huge change for you, okay? Because the Ace of Swords, the aces in general are a huge card for change, because we've integrated an old chapter, we've finished an old chapter, we've finished processing an old journey, I just heard life, okay? Because it can be that big of a change. It's like we're in a completely new cycle now, okay? And with the Ace, the swords cut, the sword suit is the suit of change. It can depict change constantly because it's always taking a leap and rewriting a mindset, rewriting change, right? So it feels like there is a whole new landscape that you are laying down in your mind from your commitment to your affirmations. There will be new ways of communicating, just newness. There's a new you emerging because of the affirmations that you are using. Congratulations. Now we also got the traffic cone here as well. Okay, now it does say caution, and what I really get from this, I double checked it in the book. What I really get from this is it's just more of like a gentle warning. It's more of like a there could be delays that you come to, but the delays are always perfectly manicured, is what I just heard. Perfectly created, curated for you in order to move and learn in a new way, because the phase that you move into requires change. It requires a shift in your approach. So the delays actually cause the shift, the change, the ability to recognize what needs to adjust. Okay, so rather than getting frustrated or bothered by rather than getting frustrated by the delays, or the things that maybe just don't flow so easy, step back and have a look at what they're showing you. They might actually be encouraging you to move slow, and that is what this card means. Okay, it means to take precaution, which basically means to move slow. This is a sign to slow down and reroute if necessary, because the rerouting will be showing you the new process. That's basically what it means. The detours may take a little longer and may feel inconvenient, but ultimately it's all for the greater good, because it's showing you a new process, a new creative process. And the reason that I say that is because we have the King of Wands with it. The King of Wands! The King of Wands is the visionary. He is the visionary king. He is able to take dreams, take visions that he receives from spirit, and he's able to channel them into the physical plane. He's able to bring visions to life, and he's able to get people on board with the vision. So his execution is immaculate. Okay, so he is the creative king, at least one of them, right? Because we could also say the Cups king is, but he is it's our passion. Okay, it's our energy. He's mastered our energy. He's mastered his ability to manifest his spiritual visions into a very physical, real dynamic. Okay, so I really feel like you are going to be seen for some creative, from something you're working on, whatever that is. Comment down below, I'd love to know. And Spirit's saying, go slow with it, because by actually taking time with it, without running ahead and trying to get our creative vision out straight away, by moving slower, you allow Spirit to work with you on it. And that is what the King of Wands is all about. The King of Wands doesn't actually move that quick. It is one of the faster moving cards, but he takes time to align with what Spirit is showing him. Okay, as you can see, his throne goes right off the top of the card. Okay, I'm sorry, I've noticed it's getting a bit dark here, so sorry. But yes, he brings into life his creative visions, and Spirit wants to work with you on them. Spirit has nuggets of gold to give you. So when you have a time of expressing, like maybe, for example, you're creating a song and you lay down a part of it, make sure you're taking that time to step away from it and say, okay, Spirit, what do you want to do with this next? Where do I go with this next? And then relax and trust that Spirit's bringing in the next step for you. It literally happened for me in my own life. It was so cool. Oh my God. It's like you don't have to do it all on your own. You really don't. You can rely and trust on Spirit. Okay, and if you move slow, if you access this ability to slow down with what you're creating, with all your visions and with what you're working on, You are getting communication coming in and money. Okay? This feels like offers. This feels like offers coming in for your creative work. Okay? That is bringing, I mean, this isn't just a little bit of money either. Look, there's money on the table. There's money in the vault. Wow, it's really blurry. I'm so sorry. But there is money, right? So offers are coming in, and I wanted a little bit more clarification here. Okay? Spirit shows you something, okay? Something exciting. You're excited to create, right? So continue that excitement for whatever you're creating right now, because it is very aligned to spirit. It is a new direction. It is a magnetic pull that's leading you in a new direction. Spirit's just saying, don't get so excited that you override the co-creative nature with spirit. Oh my gosh. A whole heap of birds just flew by. It's so beautiful. And this card also says that you're expanding on a dream that you have, okay? There's an up-leveling in your expertise, okay? This is also solitude, so that you may be in a little bit of a state of solitude, like you're really working with spirit on something here. And it's because you are on a divine mission. You're bringing something into full fruition, is what I just heard. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, 1717, which is 88, which is a number of abundance. It's a number of aligning with the power of the universe. Okay. And I'm going to leave this message here. I was going to maybe pull more cards, but I feel like that's perfect. It's so perfect. And then I might just like, hang on, let me get like 2 cards. Let me just get 2. Oh, you're a powerful artist. Okay, maybe you're drawn to Frida Kahlo, maybe you're not, but you are a powerful artist. Trust your creations. Trust that the visions you have are bringing you money. Trust it. It's happening for you. And look, inner harmony, we have inner harmony. Create from that space and just see what happens with your creations. See the influx that comes in from them when you create from a place of inner peace, inner trust, inner relaxation, alignment, right? So I'm sort of, they're showing me the Lover's card, which is a state of inner harmony, because all the inner parts of us, all the different aspects of us are working together. There's no disintegration. There's no fracture. There's alignment. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Oh my God. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and there's a beauty glow up here, yo. There's a beauty glow up. Is there just one card that came out? Yeah. A beauty glow up. This keeps coming out in some of my messages. There's a beauty glow up here. There's a beauty glow up because you are following spirit. You're leaving behind the things you should. You're processing the things that you should in the heart. Like you're still monitoring and loving the sadness. You're allowing the sadness to be, to exist. And in turn, it's allowing you to move in a brand new direction. I'm so happy for you. This message is so beautiful. Overflowing abundance is showering. So cute. Okay, guys, let me know if this message is resonating with you down in the comments. I will see you down in the comments. Let's hang out. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so much for your comments. And thank you so much for your donations. I absolutely appreciate you so very much. Oh, there's like a light flickering over here. And I will see you in a future message. And all the best till then. Follow for more, and I'll see you soon. Bye.